Alright folks, we're going to do a real quick down and dirty oil change on this 2025 3.0 Hurricane. It's just a SO, it's a regular one. So 13 mil socket, we'll pull it out here. That pump is pumping coolant to the turbos. That's what you're hearing in here, that noise. And this thing's been running for a minute while I set up the ramps to do this, so hopefully this doesn't spray out everywhere and make a big mess. I feel like it might. Yeah boy, that's one way to do it, right? It don't look too bad. It's dark enough for 870 miles. So we'll let her drain out. And I'll go get a brake clean and a rag so we can clean that and then take the filter. I did talk to the dealer today. That's why I didn't get it done with them. They're by appointment only for anything. So you have to schedule it well in advance to get your 3 free oil changes after purchase. And all these oil filters, the actual Mopar ones, are on back order. So what they have that they say they warranty and honor the same as a Mopar filter is Bproauto filter. And just guessing, looking at this, that Bproauto level or auto oil filter is maybe a shade shorter. It might be a little bit bigger round than this factory filter, but we get this dude off of there and we'll give it a couple of days to drain. We'll cut it open, see if there's anything in there. If I had been more prepared, we would have taken an oil sample and sent it off. But I think we're about to cap this on off here. I don't think much more is going to drain out. It's flowing pretty steady though. Calls for 020. I'm in a great debate for 040. So I'm not sure. I've got some oil in there that'll work. I think we're just gonna roll with it. It's only gonna be in here for 1,000 miles, and I'm gonna dump it too, just so I can, know that there ain't no stuff in here, and there's always a possibility of stuff. And I'm not trying to throw shade on Toyota, but that's what happened with theirs. Their blocks was dirty, and now they've got people needing engines. because there was machining debris left in there. Like I said, not throwing shade, just I don't want that to be my story. Alright, that's about as tight as it was when it came off. Slide on over to that oil filter. Here's my new Cornwell oil filter pliers. It's fully adjustable. I had another set like this that was Craftsman, but this in here wore out. It won't stay where you put it anymore, so I just bought a new set. It wasn't that expensive. Good news is this thing isn't crazy tight on there, so there's that. I've seen some that were. Let's see if we can't make even more mess. This oil's pretty warm too, that's why I'm not in a great rush to leave my hand in there. Well, howdy, there was a whole lot more left. It's got to suck at the dealership for these guys. Got those dish containers. Maybe they got mats in them to keep this splatter. Let's see if this helps. I don't think it helps much. I don't know if I said it, but they the dealership said that they did fill these with Pennzoil synthetic, full synthetic oil from the factory. So I guess if anybody out there is a big Pennzoil fan, there you go. You just keep running Pennzoil in here. But you know, I don't know if it's a European blend of Pennzoil or regular 020 Pennzoil. If it's the good Pennzoil, you know, I don't know. If I had more information, I'd tell you, but I don't. They wasn't very. They just confirmed that it was Pennzoil. They didn't specify. You know what I mean? Hey, what though? This front sway bar is pretty hefty looking. It's pretty good size. Sorry guys, the oil filter is right behind the camera. And this new oil filter right here. And then there's a part number. It even kind of looks like the Mopar. Got a little package seal, but made in China. So we'll see. We'll cut this open too. We'll know how good a filter it is. I think I'll just go stock up on a few Frams. And not the orange ones, before anybody goes hollering about Fram filters being bad. The gold ones are pretty good. The blue ones, those are all pretty nice filters. We got her all slickened. Let's spin this one. That'll do. Now we've got that, we'll just give her a quick rinse. That ought to last us for another 1,000 miles. Then we'll change oil again. And then we'll be on to the next oil change. Alright. Let me get y'all set up and we'll be right back. Alright, here we go. We're going to fill this bad boy up. 7.5 quarts of oil. Here's one. Two. Three. That's 6 right there. 7. Now for that half. Alright, this should be our half. My nice step there. Boy. Alright. Let's see what happens. Quick with that oil pressure. Alright, 848.2 miles. Let's see if we can get to the oil thing right quick. Oil level showing correct for that. Let's just reset it. We'll turn it off. Let's do it again. Alright, she's done. Still showing. $23.7. It was higher than that, but the idling setting up the ramps, it dropped down to 23.7 from 24 something. So I mean, it's not doing bad so far. Brake. Pressure percent. Still showing right. Granted, it's being measured by a sensor, but must not been too bad. Even up on my ramp, it's still showing. It's either really good or it's not. So time will tell. But there it is, folks. Sorry it took so long. Anyway, I'll keep y'all updated. Thank y'all for watching and have a good one.